I already posted on the OSUIT Discord
Oh,
that
good.
that we're
Good. Yep.
starting soon.
Yep.
So
Well, now we're just waiting on people to tune in.
Yeah, that's the fun of
There
it.
will be one in a second.
Yeah, it'll probably be Skooma.
School will be out here. I got this pimple on my chin and it fucking hurt.
I'm sorry.
nah, you want to know the worst kind of pimple to get? The kind that like sits in between that crack on your nose.
Ew.
Ugh. No,
Yeah.
the worst ones are the ones
Yeah,
that are
those
like
hurt.
at the edge of your eyebrow.
Oh,
Yeah, those ones fucking hurt.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about pimples for some reason.
what kind of pimples hurt the most?
That's gross.
Honestly, I think the kind of pimple that hurts the most is like one that's on my upper lip in the middle, where I like have to put my mouth.
Oh, that just
yeah,
sucks.
like around the mouth, pimples hurt bad.
Yeah, ones that are like.
Yeah, they suck.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, if you were about to say a pimple on your lip, you have herpes.
Oh.
No.
We're not playing Bit Life here. Come on.
What's?
Listen, Bit Life is hilarious.
Hey, I've been seeing this. Oh, hey, we're live! Hooray!
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said that we were live.
Stupid.
I'm just waiting on.
Hello, everyone.
Well, we're waiting on people to tune in.
Hey, can anybody explain to me what this new trend is going around? What's a Vasco or Vasco, whatever it's called?
Oh, what?
Sounds like something the kids are doing nowadays.
Is that what they call it?
The Vasco?
A Vasco?
It sounds like.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like
Yeah, I think
Bosco from The Unexpectables.
Bosco.
Remy, is that you?
I know, right?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh no, it's the teenage girls of Hydro Flask. Run, Remy, run!
Oh,
Ugh.
Visco.
And now, oops.
That's what it. That's,
No, stop it. I'll my foot up your
Where
ass.
to go?
And your esophagus.
what? What is the point of those?
I have no idea.
A foolish fool.
All right, BRB. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's what BRB means, but okay.
BRB, be right back. Okay, what? Be right back, be right back.
Alright, okay. I've got to
BRB. I will be right back.
Yo, what?
Oh, hey guys. We got
Hello.
we got some people coming in now. We're waiting on everybody to get by their mic to start.
Hello, all you beautiful people who are viewing right now.
How's
I hope
everyone?
your day has been going well.
How's everyone doing today?
the hell was that?
What? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, fur.
Hello, poop.
And a oop.
Stop.
Stop it. Act your age. Your birthday's on Sunday.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, big birthday.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My
Yeah.
life is
I
spiraling
feel
into
like a
an
bad
abyss
friend
of
because I
depression.
forgot.
How can you forget
Damn it,
it's
I'm
her
gonna be up
birthday?
here.
How do you forget? It's been my whole birthday month for a month. And now it's my birthday week.
That's a Leo for you guys.
Fucking Leos, man.
Oh God.
I
Don't.
swear, sun signs are just the worst.
Oh my
Alright, I'll be
God,
back. We're
get
gonna go scuttle
fucked,
back into my
guy.
moonshine.
Hey, hey,
Fire signs are the best signs
I'm an-
because
I'm also-
we're
I'm a
the best of
Sagittarius.
friends.
I'm also a fire
Did you not
sign.
hear
Why do you
my
think we're best friends?
Did you
She's an
not hear
Aries,
my
I'm a Leo.
joke about me scuttling back into my moon shell?
What are you?
wait, what?
What's your sign?
What'd you say?
What do you think I am? I'm a literal cancer, both on society and to the stars.
Oh, you're gonna give me a headache.
I'm a literal cancer.
I'm a literal cancer.
Shout out to all the cancers out there.
Ew.
Shout out to all my crab bros out there, man. Y'all rock.
Crab bros.
Oh my
How have
god.
y'all been?
Noah, what
How's
are
the
you?
full moon been treating you all?
Me? I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, makes sense.
Hey, Skuma's here,
Hi.
guys.
Skooma!
What's up, Skuma?
Skooma!
Skooma's
Hi,
here?
Skooma!
Why do you not show up as tool proficiency? Whatever.
What?
What?
Skuma's
We're
not
talking
a
about
tool.
cancer and skooma, and you're like, tool proficiency.
Try to get your kit. So far left.
End my life.
Hey, Skooma, I swear to God, I'm not hitting on you, but what's your sign?
Oh my
He
god.
means your star sign, like your zodiac sign.
What's your
Just to be
sign?
more specific.
Hey, Rogue for Life, what's your sign?
Rogue yeah, that's my sign.
Man,
I kiss you on your forehead. You stop playing with me.
you attracting. Man, who you attracting with that line?
And that's a really old line.
Skooma, what's your sign? How you doing?
You better recognize that is notorious B.
Oh my god.
You have better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh,
Oh, he's a
Skuma's
cancer.
a cancer. Skuma's a crab boy.
Wait, Skooma?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh. He got so excited that
Skooma,
his
how
mic
is the
started
full-
cutting in and out.
Skooma, how has the full moon been treating?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Cancer.
Cancer.
What? Leave me alone. I'm sensitive.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Gary. I
Shut
love you.
Fuck up.
Oh
Kill
man.
me.
Hi guys. How's everyone doing today?
My lead isn't coming out of my pencil.
Okay.
You gotta coax it out.
I'm trying. Come on, baby. Get it
Oh
out.
well.
Let me see you. Oh, there you are. Just a little bit ahead.
Oh my god.
It
I got it.
Okay, stop it. I need to get my pen and pencil. I'll be right back.
I'm a cancer, but that's cancer.
I see.
You know, Gary and, nobody special just left, but if you guys get on your Twitch streams and not get on your, if you guys just get on your Twitch and then look at my video, you can see the chat. You know that, right?
I didn't even.
I know, but, if you guys get on Twitch and then, watch my stream, you can see the chat.
Oh, you're saying.
Yeah, you can see the chat in real time. That way I don't have to read them all off.
Well, I can see it now.
That's me.
Like I can't see past things before I joined.
Ooh, ooh.
And ooh.
Stop it right now.
But have you?
Stop. You violated the law. Pay the court of fine or serve your sentences.
Suck.
You're stolen gold.
I am.
Then pay with your blood.
No.
Got half a pastrami.
What?
Half
the
a pastrami.
Oh,
Thank
that
you,
works.
kind sir.
Pastrami.
Why do you have
You
half
start
a
acting
pastrami?
like
What happened to the
obliviated.
other half?
Went up his
It's in my
ass.
belly.
Like, why does it have a bite taken out of it?
I have teeth
I
in my
like
ass.
Oh my
Ooh.
god! Oh no!
You can't say that on national television, let alone stream.
I don't think we're on national television.
Yeah, we're not that cool yet.
Oh yeah, good point.
Pretty sure I can say that on Twitch.
I have returned.
Oh,
Well, then that
yay.
means I can say this.
Stop.
No. None of that.
Whatever you are about to say, don't say it.
And that's my opinion. I like muted myself.
I hope
It just
everybody's
sat
ready
here.
to almost die again.
Yeah, I loved getting attacked by a tiger.
I'm not the one.
A poison tiger.
He was right, guys. Like a twig.
Yeah,
Like a twig.
he hurts your tootsies.
Oh, he.
Death by tootsies.
Death by tootsies. Oh no, my tootsies!
That is
The
someone's
one hit
tab.
point
I
and shoves
just
his
know
toe
it.
for like 1 point.
Oh man.
I'm so ready.
Hey, that's on someone's search history.
What?
Burp.
Peleus's
Burp.
tootsie?
Yes,
Weak.
everyone's tootsies.
Yes.
Who has best tootsies?
I have best tootsies.
Don't you
I
know
don't
the
know.
crypt is all about foot fetishes?
Stop.
Ew.
Stop it.
My tootsies. What's your tootsies look like?
What's your tootsies look like? Feet pics 500.
I don't. What do your tootsies look like? I don't know. Purple.
purple? I don't know. Purple.
I have scales as
You
toenails.
can see a
I
doctor about.
Ew.
It's not any condition.
That sounds like an infection.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Okay, one of two things can mean from purple feet. Either you're a shot archi or you have gangrene.
But
That means it's
Gang-
like black.
gangrene is not purple.
Did you say what if his feet were black?
Now,
Then he
It
needs to
ain't
wash
easy
his
being
feet. Wash your feet, guy.
yeah,
That's why your
and your
feet
new
pics aren't selling.
medicine made me all gangrene. Gave me gangrene and Kermit syndrome. It's not easy being gangrenous.
Lord have mercy.
And there begins the robot.
What?
What?
I just heard a lot of roboting.
Oh, maybe you need to leave and come back because you've been cutting in and out when you talk.
Fine, maybe I.
Maybe.
Okay, fine. God.
Oh, he's back. Nobody say.
And nobody say anything.
Well, you already failed because two of you said something.
You done fucked up.
This is why we can't have nice things.
We're roboting.
What?
We're roboting.
He
We're
can't
roboting?
hear us if we
Yeah.
hold perfect.
Hey, can you hear us?
I can hear you
Are we?
guys.
He can't hear us. If
I
he
can hear
doesn't.
you. That's not how that
I'm
works.
Sorry. Are you the Scientologist here?
You're not.
I
what?
don't think any of us are Scientologists.
Yeah, exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
you guys want to laugh hard really quick? If so, look in the shitpost section of the.
Okay.
Of the
Then
Discord.
we gotta start.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start. We're already 13 minutes over. I've already seen that.
Just real quick.
Wait, I
Oh wait,
think
no,
down
it's
here.
it's down.
What
down
the fuck?
farther.
Huh?
There it is.
Oh god. His tootsies.
His
How
tootsies.
one shoe can ruin a family photo.
God damn it! Stop that.
Okay. Well,
We ready? I think.
hey guys, and
All right,
welcome
enough-
to. Hey,
all
I'm
right.
doing my opening. Let me do my opening. Unless you want
Sorry.
to do it.
I'm sorry. Please don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
I don't know. Maybe one day, but not today.
Anyway. Hey guys, and welcome to The Crypt. I hope that everybody is going to enjoy their, time with us, and I hope that you enjoy the show. If you like this stream, then come and follow me on Twitch at pygmy_dragon97. Hopefully we can please you, because that's all I care about. But we're waiting on our wonderful DM Tater Salad to take it away.
Ah.
Oh God.
Are you having a conniption?
Oh, that's me, I guess.
Yeah, that's you.
Hello.
Hello.
Um,
Oh, and also, I forgot to do Soul's voice last session. I don't know how that worked, but I just did.
Maybe it's because you were too busy dying, but it's okay.
Oh no. I'm dying.
That's true. I mean... Oh no, I'm dying. Oh god.
There you go. That sounds exactly like Soul.
Yeah. Yeah. Tater,
yes.
Who
Hello.
knows? At some point in the future...
are we ready to start?
Yes.
Bitchin'.
God.
All right. Are you all
Everybody was
ready?
robot.
Yep.
Everybody was roboting for a sec, but it's all good now.
Cool.
All right. Last week on the Crypt of Crits, our heroes found themselves skulking through an abandoned Yanti temple. Sol, the dragonborn paladin, Iris, the rogue, Peleus, the Shadarkai bard, and Suki, the sorceress, had a deadly encounter with Dwon, a tiger who had taken up refuge in the temple, but through exposure to the magics that lay dormant inside for many generations, Dwon had grown mutated, monstrous, into something that was not naturally occurring in these lands. Now, with the tiger slain through great effort and shedding of their own blood, the group makes the group may take the source of this blight from the temple, a book, the same book they were tasked by their enigmatic employer, Sigmund Bell, to find. With the book in tow, the group returns to the orc camp to lick their wounds and prepare for the journey to the mainland. Now, at this point, you all would have made your way back to the camp.
If you guys are looking at Suki, you would just see that she looks exhausted. Like, bags under her eyes and everything.
Well, as we're walking in the camp, and if I'd be like, do you, would you need any assistance getting along?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Sorry, I zoned out for a minute. I believe you owe me that much.
It's okay. Yes. Soul just kind of gets in the position where you can just hop on his back for a piggyback.
I'm not gonna ride on your shoulders. You know, you might just like let me put some weight on you or something. Just give me your arm. I don't trust very like I've never been
Okay.
carried before. Are you crazy?
Where I'm from depends on who you ask.
Hopefully the orcs are happy.
What is this? Should be after we.
Yes, after we killed that beast.
Yeah. That was an ordeal. Thank you, by the way.
At least
You
we
owe
can
me.
get back to the camp.
You know, a life for a life, as they say.
I'm sorry, what you said? Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, technically you owe us, because it wasn't just me.
Okay.
Don't worry about it too much.
I'll. All right. I'll just. Okay. Well. Are we at the orc camp yet?
Yeah, you guys would be coming up on the gates at this point. You'd see Curry's coming back up to the gate. He's like, "You come back."
Barely.
Maybe not all in one piece, but I suppose.
Uh, come inside. And she takes you into the camp, and she'll take you up to where the elder's tent is. You all will go inside. You'll hear her say to the elder, like, in Orcish, she'll words, and then look back and say, "You killed the woman."
Yes, we killed it.
They did right before he literally big as.
Uh,
Well, it's
Or I'm sorry, right after.
yes, we took care of the wound.
After we took care of you.
Yeah, that happened.
Two of us nearly died.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Surprisingly enough, yeah.
Everything's. Come then. We eat and send you morning. By this point, it's getting
It's getting what?
on in, and you all are pretty beaten up.
I think I need to lay down for a while.
That would probably be best for all of us.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be.
Grace will show you. You sleep.
I follow her.
Yeah. Start following Carice.
She'll kind of take you. out and start leading you through the and eventually you'll get to a group of tents that's put up, and you see a fairly sized one, bigger than the one you were allowed to stay at last time.
Weren't we in a rock last time?
No, they took us to a tent the last time.
Well, we
After
we got let out of the
Oh.
rock cage.
you've been in a couple things.
Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
But Carice will kind of usher you all into the tent.
Help Suki sit down,
Thank you.
and then some empty space will immediately just fall into his butt. No problem.
It's just a roll of animal fur.
I'll stay. All right then.
Carice,
Yes.
so about you now, are you're going to be able to come with us onto the ship, right? To the mainland?
I should be able to. Yes.
Okay.
Talk to the elf. And, well, there's not really any laws preventing him from leaving. He said if you can make it out on own, you can do whatever you want. Otherwise, you need strength of village. But you all said you would help me, right?
Yes,
So
I promised.
You'll
Yep.
be fine.
I never break a promise.
We'll keep our word.
what mainland like? Are there a lot of people there?
There are quite a few, but not all of them are always nice. But
Yes.
you have us. So
Some are. Yes, some are. Looks at someone looking at his own scales, cruel to others who look different.
you don't know the half of it, my big friend.
Mm.
You guys would also notice that her bruises have shifted to different parts of her body.
Hmm.
I'm going to lay down now. I'm very tired.
Okay.
I think we're all pretty tired.
Yeah.
Yes, we could all use some rest right now. Well, good night, everyone. Felix falls down to his knees and then face plants into the bed.
He just Family Guy falls.
Yes, yes, he Family Guy falls into the.
Just that one frame of falling.
As he snores. My tootsies.
No, not my tootsies.
Don't
No.
touch my tootsies.
Anything but my tootsies.
They're my prized possession.
I could just imagine him getting several pedicures.
That's how I make my living on Scryhub.
Hey man, he takes care.
Well, he's a bard. I'm assuming he would. Hey, Iris.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me get up back there.
It's not a problem as long as you pay me back.
Well, if stuff like that keeps happening, I might owe you guys a lot more.
You already owe me your life.
That's fair.
You're the reason why I'm like this now. Suki will sit up and look at you. I just want you to know that the only reason why I saved you was to make sure that I didn't die. So don't think that this means that we're friends, but you owe me. And I'll lay back
Okay.
down.
And as for Purple Manor, you also owe me.
Soul just sits there. Soul just sits there feeling awkward.
Like Peleus is just laying down on the bedroll, just duly noted, my lady.
And I go to sleep.
I also sleep.
As do I.
Peleus,
Slip.
Slip.
Okay, hold on. Everybody's roboting really quick. There we go.
Cool.
All right. Will you all sleep for a couple hours?
Mm.
Eventually, you hear. That's not right. Let's do it lively. So.
It's such a mystery on what we're hearing right now.
I'm having a hard time finding a soundtrack for this, so I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing. You all wake up and you hear crackling fires outside. Smell the smell of some kind of meat roast.
Food. Soul begins to Looney Tunes style float up, smelling it.
What was that noise?
Don't worry about it.
I do the Looney. Didn't mean to make that sound creepy. Sorry.
you should be.
I already feel bad. Jeez.
It's
Well,
fine.
you should feel.
Oh.
I'm gonna sit up. Hey, oh wonderful DM.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know exactly how long I'm going to have this point of exhaustion?
You're not entirely.
Wouldn't a short rest get rid of it, or?
You know that after sleeping, you still feel exhausted.
I thought
Ew.
sleeping would help, but didn't. I think it might have just made it worse.
Well, maybe after you eat a little bit,
You're
it
probably
might help.
right. You're probably right. We haven't really had much. You're coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you we were in this together, right?
Yeah. You did. I'm gonna get up from my fur pelt blanket fort thing.
I'm gonna
Hey.
stand up and stretch.
Peleus. Peleus.
Peleus wakes up.
My tootsies.
No, he doesn't have a dream about his tootsies.
No, but other people's tootsies.
No.
And how insignificant they are to yours.
Peleus, are you gonna come outside, or are you gonna stay in here?
I'll come outside with you guys.
You might as well eat something to celebrate that you're not dead.
That's always something to
You've got a
celebrate.
You've got a good point there.
And we go outside.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of the orcs have kind of set up spits over these big fires, and there's pelts laid down around them that seem to be setting areas, and there's women and children set around. It looks like the men are carving chunks of meat off these boars that to be fully brought in.
I haven't ever seen this much food before.
This is intense.
Peleus' eyes glow with joy as he sees the amount of food sitting there.
Yeah, this is a party.
What's a
party?
party? I just kind of look at Sookie. I mean, I look at Iris. I was sorry, I was confused for a minute. I look at Iris in kind of a shock, and then I shake my head and look away.
Yeah. Wait, did you say what's a party?
Yeah, what? I don't understand.
I was saying this above character.
Is a party a bunch of food?
Soul just looks at you guys like, okay, guys, that's funny.
I'm not. I'm being
So
serious.
What?
you really
Oh.
don't know what the
Oh, shit.
party is.
No, I've never been to one.
Oh shit, they're serious.
Peleus slowly grabs out his loot. Just, well then, allow me to show you.
Oh,
Is that a party?
No, this is a loot,
yeah, that's an
It's the
instrument. I know what an instrument is.
but it's not the exact party. Look, just watch this, and he's gonna start strumming on it, and
Okay, roll a performance.
it's an 11.
Okay, you kind of shake the sleep off, but as you get up and start strumming around, and you get one of the little kids start bobbing their chubby little orc head along.
Oh my god. I'm on my way. To misery and happiness.
You know, you're not that bad, but I mean, maybe it's just because you're tired. I remember the performers at the circus were
I
a
stopped
little more
strumming
lively.
for a second, just
Like, not trying to be mean or anything. She looks down at the ground real quick. She looks kind of nervous now. I didn't mean to upset you. Just
and then I just like I have my back turned to her, but then I just start like raising up my hand, and then like I just sort of wave my hand over towards the fire, and I start like making where little flowers and a bunch of fairies start dancing out of the fire, and I continue to.
No.
Roll me another performance check for that. See how well that.
Please. 20.
oh,
There you go.
Ooh.
Kind of
Yes.
hear her say that, and it kind of kicks up your bardic juices.
Ew.
You start
Don't
playing a
say.
little more aggressive. Get your magic. Some of the orcs are starting to get into it.
Nice.
So, this is a party.
He just starts like dancing around all the orc people and just like singing and just like kind of making up lyrics of like a an orc tribe or.
Okay. Kreese kind of comes up to the rest of you. Do you have a lot of people who do that on the?
Oh yes.
I just like dance
Yes,
around
we
her,
do.
just not as well as I do, sweet.
Well, where I come from, we performed all the time, but I mean, as far as I know, they didn't just do it for fun, but I mean, he looks like he's having a pretty good time over there.
So wait, you've only had like ceremonies before,
No, I used
not
to
like actual festivities?
I used to be a part of a circus.
Really?
A small traveling circus. It wasn't a big deal. Don't worry about it.
What's a circus?
Oh, it's where you put on a show for people that pay money to come watch. Like they like what
I
he's
look at
doing.
Iris.
Like what he's doing. Peleus. But people pay for it. And
I look at
there's
Iris
more
and cock my
animals
eyebrow
and
like,
stuff like that.
how often?
Sorry, what?
How often do you guys get out?
Mm.
'Cause
Not often enough, I guess.
Well, stick around me and Peleus long enough. Well, I guess if we stick around Peleus long enough, we'll be out of there to make. We'll be enough out there to make up for it.
Do you think?
Soul heads over to one of the giant spits of. What were you saying?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Soul goes over to one of the spits, grabs just a haunch of meat. Or is there a
Your
line for it?
hand is immediately smacked by that large orc with the bow.
Oh.
He just waves his finger at you, and then he pulls out a knife. He points to different parts of the boar and
I point towards the leg.
cuts a chunk off the leg and puts it on a banana leaf and gives it.
I try. I say that. I give him a little nod for thank you and try to pantomime like sorry.
And he just nods his head at you and then shoos you away.
I'm gonna go
How's
over
the
there
board
and point.
taste?
Tastes all right. It's a little gamey, but not a lot of seasoning. But it's not bad for wild game, I guess. It's cooked well enough.
I'm gonna go over and
No, it's not bad.
point at a part, I guess.
You were cutting out. Can you say that again?
I'm gonna point at a part of the boar that I want.
Okay. Neldor just cuts off a chunk of the part you were pointing at and puts it on another banana leaf and hands it out to you.
Cool.
I do the same because I followed her over there.
He does the same to you.
Okay.
Look over at Neldor, give a thumbs up at the food.
Just gives a silent thumbs up back.
I'm gonna go find Carice.
And then some kids come up and he starts cutting them off pieces.
Pretty good food here.
Yes, it was a good hunt today.
So, Carice,
Hmm?
you know, this place it doesn't have very many. Are you guys the only people on this place? This land?
Well, sometimes little things come up out of caves. They look like if snakes had legs, but were. And then she kind of like puts her hand down to like about between her thigh and her kneecap, but this tall.
Can I roll to see if I would know what that was?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What would that be, a history?
That would be
Because of my circus stuff?
a nature.
A nature? Okay. That's a
Boom.
17.
She could be talking about kobolds, feral kobolds.
You mean like tiny lizard people, like kobolds, I believe is what they were called. I think we had a few green and blue ones that was in the circus with us.
Don't know kobold, but green scales, this big, walk on two legs, have ears. And she kind of like makes a up motion behind her head.
Oh. That sounds about
Mean.
right.
Not a lot of meat.
Well,
Not much in those caves besides mushrooms, and mushrooms aren't good for eating. So we tend to stay away.
that makes sense.
I mean, it depends on what kind of mushrooms you get.
Mother was only one who knew which mushrooms in that cave were safe to use.
Another thing that I was curious about. You guys seem honestly a lot more like, what's the word? Hospitable than I would expect.
That's it.
I figured whenever you guys came to get us that you would just slaughter us immediately, but
Hunter's very good at what they do. People tried to come to camp once, take people away. Hunter's hidden forest waited for them to come close. The people who came never saw the hunters before they died.
Natural stuff. Like a mushroom one.
I guess
Uncle Neldor train hunters. Neldor and Elder grow up together. Only two from their generation left. There's reason for that.
And what's the reason?
The strong survive here. before Naldor Elder took over, old chief was said he didn't protect those who couldn't protect themselves. Women and children who were too old or too weak to fight or survive or help were often excommunicated.
Really now.
But Elder killed him and became new Elder.
So she's talking. Oh, okay, above game. She's talking about a chief before this one, not the
Yes,
current chief.
the old one.
Okay. Well, sounds like to me the old chief. If the old chief wasn't sounds like to me the old chief wasn't strong enough to protect those who can't protect themselves.
Happy we have new chief now.
Yep.
Quick question: would Paley still be performing now, or would he just kind of be done?
I don't know. I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. So Paley starts to get finished with the song, and as he like kind of finishes playing, plays his last chord and stuff like that, he steps down from whatever table or something he's standing on, and then he goes over to everybody else and like grabs some food like they did, or he's gonna ask the man for like a piece of that hog, and then go sit down with everyone else.
Okay.
I ain't gonna grab it. I saw what happened.
Cut me off a piece of that hog, boy.
Get some.
Just laughing at your phrasing. Okay.
And then I just like, and that is a party.
Well, that's good to know. I've never seen one before.
Well, get used to it, because they're gonna be constant when you're around me.
I don't mind one bit.
Iris,
All right, and then that's
do you think that the party is okay?
Yeah, I didn't know that parties were so enlightening.
Me neither.
Oh,
I suppose that's one way to put it, but yes.
they're really just more for having a good time and celebrating with people.
Oh. People never really enjoyed being around me.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna look at Suki and then just kind of look back down.
I mean, takes another bite of spoon. I mean, you two have kept me alive, and I'd say that's pretty good.
I only did that to keep myself alive.
I enjoy you guys' company. Well, still.
That also doesn't mean you like being around us.
You have no idea what I am.
Eh.
Sometimes I don't either.
I'm just gonna give her a side eye.
Okay. Well. Well, right now we're stuck with each other, so we may as well make the best of it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Nice to know that you're stuck with us.
You're stuck with me too, so.
Oh
suppose.
shit, that's right. I mean, yay.
I can see. No sense lying through your teeth.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Ah, you beat me by one.
Hit, bitch.
Yeah, alright.
I'm going to tap Suki on the arm and head back to the tent that we came out of.
Do you want me to follow you? What?
I'm gonna nod my head yes.
Okay, I follow her.
Wonder where they're going.
After we get back in the tent, I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, do you remember anything that happened?
About what? I didn't. If I upset you, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, I just...
What?
Do you... Who were you talking to?
Visibly sweating.
Jordan Peele sweating.
Who were you talking to?
You're gonna know she's lying. I'm not gonna try to hide it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right before your eyes grew red and you reached into his chest. And then he came back to life.
Listen, I don't think you really want to know that. You might think differently of me then.
I watched it happen. And I'm trying to talk to you about it. Like Soul said, we're kind of stuck with each other for right now.
It's hard to miss shoving a fist into another person's chest, kid.
You see her wince. Yeah, you're right.
There it is again. It's like you hear something.
Just... I'm not normal. Okay, and it's pretty obvious, but I'm what they would call... Would I know what I am? Just wanting to double check that I would know what I was called. Okay.
Yeah, you would know.
What am I?
What am I again?
Looks up to God.
Hang on, let me
what
let
am
me,
I?
let me get out the dictionary.
The
What the hell
person?
am I?
Dial up noises.
Hold on. Shit, let me pull out my character sheet. I don't know what I am.
Sorry, okay.
Dial tone.
Back into the scene. Back into the scene.
He would have explained it to you at some point in your life.
I'm what they would call an ethereal.
And what does that mean?
Before I was born, my mother was possessed by a spirit. And while giving birth to me, she died. And the spirit is attached to me, and I can communicate with him.
And is that why you have, I'm gonna point at, like, her arms.
Oh, no, he doesn't do that most of the time. I'm connected with the ethereal plane.
And what is that?
I see spirits. The dead. That walk.
I am visibly shocked.
What?
I can't talk.
I shocked her that much.
She's so shocked.
Visibly? Is that what you just said?
Vegetably. Vegetably.
Vegetally.
The ethereal plane is where your spirit goes when it is kind of
In the middle.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't gone up or down yet.
So that's where your
Game, I know what
spirit
it
goes
is,
when
but I
it's
was just
stuck in the
asking
middle
you.
with you?
Yeah, that out of game, yes, he is attached to me. He can channel powers through me sometimes, but it's really hard on my body. I'm not ready for that magic yet. That's why I'm so exhausted. But yes.
Well, that makes a lot more sense.
Are you okay? Or I would understand if you don't want to be around me anymore. I'm used to it. But
I don't see you any differently. He's not you,
he's a part of me.
but not you.
Right? I'm not her. I just want her body.
Mm,
But she's so damn stingy with the fucking thing.
I'm not going to tell her that.
You never let me talk to anybody.
Well, if I told her that you wanted to take over my body, that would be a little Oh.
Do you two need to talk?
Ah! Point one for Norman.
Oh my god.
He's just got a chalkboard inside her mind, just point one for Norman!
No, like, she sees him. He's been, like, floating, like, up above their heads, laying on his back the whole time, and as he does that, he, like, kind of sits up on his knees and, like, fist bumps around him and then ups in the air once.
Ugh.
I swear I don't know how to deal with you sometimes.
It's not really your call.
Either way, your secret's safe with me.
I don't understand why Soul thinks that we're stuck with him. He doesn't even know the definition. I'm stuck with Norman.
Oh, please, if you were stuck with him the way you were stuck with me, I'd probably find a way to kill us both.
Appreciate it. Even though that's...
But you! Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Peleus. I sneezed.
You sneezed on my goddamn beef, you
No.
You
no,
sneezed on my
into his
meat.
elbow.
my pork loin.
No, Soul would have sneezed into his elbow.
It didn't sound like a sneeze in your elbow.
Oh my
Saul
god.
sneezed on his meat.
God, no, don't put it like that.
No, we should probably get back out there, though. I don't want to make them think that something's wrong.
No, it's fine. Let's just go.
I would have tried to convince Peleus to play his music more.
No, okay, so what I'm wanting to do is, like, whenever they come out and like, overhear, like, I just want them to overhear me talking to Soul about a story of when I was back in Bard College, and I was like, and so then we ended up, and so that's how we got involved with this little halfling that we knew at the college, another elf, and that is what we call the jockstrap incident. Oh, hey, they're back.
Oh my god.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it was. Trust
That
me.
sounds horrible. Yeah. Oh, hey, they're back.
I just said they're back.
Sorry.
Are we that important? Or we need an announcement? Or... never mind.
Kind of makes us sound royal, don't you think?
Uh,
An announcement of
I
our
mean,
walk-in.
royalty egos aside, is everything okay between you two?
Oh, yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Don't fucking worry about it, bitch.
just making sure.
Trust me, if things weren't fine, she probably wouldn't want to be around me. So
Yeah, fair point.
Or she wouldn't want to be around me.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ah!
Well.
Anyways.
Nobody wanted to be around me either when I was younger. So, it's something to deal with, I guess. Right now, let's just have fun.
fun. Yeah, okay, I think I can do that.
I'm
Bailius,
sorry.
could you delight us with another song?
I don't know. Another song? Well, that might be a bit of a. He grabs out his lute as fast as he can, just. And he starts playing.
Roll up performance.
Oh no. 1.
11.
You strike a sour chord as you pick up the last song you were doing. And just go back at it.
I just like start dancing around again. Just sour chords are where it's at, baby.
I start clapping along. I start clapping along and trying to get everybody else into it too. Trying to be Peleus' hype man.
I'm going to sit next to Iris, and there's going to be a faint smile on her face.
Curry?
She'll smile back.
No, not Carice, Iris.
No, okay. Sorry.
Can we see Carice?
Yeah, she was just sitting next to Sol and Peleus the whole time.
Okay.
I assume that we were just sitting next to her too.
Yeah,
Ah, so that means she heard my story of the jockstrap incident.
Oh no!
Oh
yeah,
God.
she doesn't know what that is.
Thank God.
Did you sneeze on her meat too?
Will you? Enough of that.
So,
It just sounds gross.
Carice. Carice.
Hmm.
So we're leaving here tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. We'll head out tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm all right. I'm excited.
I want to roll an insight on that.
Okay.
With disadvantage. We forgot about that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
Well, it would have been a 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oof.
That's not good.
Big oof.
Yeah, you don't know.
I remember whenever I first went out on my own. I was really afraid. But I'm glad you're taking it okay.
Non-flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Iris seems uncomfortable.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You don't seem to be. But do you want to talk about it, or I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Like, she's like zoned out into the fire. Blank faced.
Where did you say you were from?
The desert in the southeast.
Mm-hmm. Don't I've only heard of deserts. There was a few performers that were from a desert, but I've never been to one myself. What's it like?
Sand. Everywhere.
Like the beach?
No. No water. Just sand.
Oh.
Not very many people live out there.
Just gonna get quiet again, kind of lean back and on whatever I'm sitting on.
You say Peleus just kind of dancing around them, like kind of in the background of them as it got silent.
Come on,
Just
I
dancing
will
and singing.
still also be dancing along with Peleus.
And I actually like I want to try and get a couple of orcs on the drums, like see if I can get them to like kind of play along, play a little rhythm with me.
Okay, roll just another performance check for that.
I am being his hype man.
18.
All right, you get them going. They start banging on the drums along with you.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, and it's just kind of how the night goes. Keep cutting more meat off the boar. Peleus playing music and getting people to dance along. Eventually, everyone turns in for the night. The morning comes with the sun rising. You all ready to set out for the coast? Where you're...
Did we go back to sleep?
No, we're going back to the tent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have gone back to the tent to sleep. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do, it'll just be the next morning.
Okay.
I go back in there and go to sleep to try to get my energy back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like go in there and go to sleep. Just do what I did before, just like faceplant on the thing.
Cuddling his loot.
Same.
Okay. You all wake up the next morning as a Crease comes in your tent. And she's just, hello? Wake up.
5 more minutes.
You can get your beauty sleep later. We need to get out of here.
Morning.
Like Peleus opens his eyes and realizes he's like at the orc camp. Just, oh right, yeah, let's go.
Morning.
Yes, morning. So if we're going to get to mainland, we need to figure out how to get off. And she kind of like kicks at some dirt under her feet. This land.
Oh, there's a boat coming,
Oh,
a trading vessel. We can try to barter our
Big
way.
wooden thing.
We can try to barter our way onto it, and it'll take us right to the mainland.
did they bring you here?
We were shipwrecked. It's a long story. We kind of
This is
washed
a
up on the
different boat
beach.
than the one we were on.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Nothing to worry about. We need a ride. So, Carice,
Yes.
we don't have very much to offer for our boarding. I pull out one of the fang that I got from the poison tiger. I have this. If they have anything that they're willing to send you off with, it might help us.
She kind of fumbles around at her side, and she pulls a pouch up, and she's like, Mother said this could be useful one day, and she pulls out a probably about maybe about the size of from not your whole pinky, but like from like where the finger meets the hand
Yeah.
up to the second bend, maybe about that big of an emerald.
Well, that'll work good.
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
We just gotta make our way back to the beach, and we should spot it.
I can get there. I can get us there.
Oh, good. Hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully we can avoid all the traps this time, since these two can't seem to stay out of them.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of that, especially with quicksand.
It's
Mm.
Tootsies.
Yeah, my tootsies.
Nature around here is very unforgiving, and our hunters are very good with their pit traps.
Yeah, those kind of hurt.
Well, if you know where some, maybe we can bring one of the hunters with us. Maybe they can show us where they are.
No, I gather food. I know how to identify traps.
Okay.
So long as we stay away from areas that look relatively cleared out, avoiding pit traps will be easy. Hunters usually only use those. If we stick to paths used normally by people on the island, won't have to worry about the vine traps.
Sounds good.
I gather food. I know what paths to use.
Okay. Oh, do you have everything you need, or?
And she just kind of looks down at herself, and she's got a couple pouches on her side, and a little length of rope around her shoulder with a bedroll slung over her back. I'm like, this is everything I have.
Sounds about right. So that's about everything I have too. So don't worry about it.
Yep.
If you're ready, I'm sure we all are too.
Yep. Let's head out. If you are all ready.
Well, let's get going.
All right. You all make your way out of the camp. Making your way west on the island.
West.
Stop it! I know what you're doing.
You go back down that road to that tree where you met Sigmund, and then you head down the path heading west, as that was the road he pointed down when mentioning the ship. And eventually, you come across a beach. A beach.
Beach.
Well, this looks familiar.
It's just like every other. It's like, just like the beach we washed up on, but it's not the same one.
What? So do all beaches just look to you?
Listen, any any
I don't know,
body of
kinda.
water is the same to me. So,
Everyone roll a perception check real quick.
do I still do it with disadvantage?
Oakley dokley neighbor.
No.
Okay.
You're through your full night's sleep.
Natural
Natural 20.
That was pygmy.
9.
I'm awake today.
Yes, you are. You stop everyone. Like, you throw your arms out and you stop everyone from moving as you come around this boulder on this path to look at this beach. And there's a boat on the shore. Looks like it's been pulled up. Seems to be relatively large. Looks like it's probably used for loading up cargo. And you see a ship anchored off the coast. And there's 2 people sitting in front of the boat. With that natural 20, you see a human man in splint mail. He's got a sword and shield kind of tucked into the sand at his left side. A helm resting on the hilt of the sword. He's probably about over 6 feet tall. He's got short brown hair, and he's got a large cut going from the crown of his head on his right side down the side of his head in front of his ear down to his jawline.
Is it fresh or is it a scar?
It's scarring over. It looks like it might have happened inside the year.
Okay.
And he's just kind of leaning against the boat with his eyes closed. The boat's kind of looks like it's been pulled up under the shade of a palm tree. And the other person you would recognize as a Kenku. It's a female. And just so everyone kind of knows what she looks like, she's kind of Japanese sparrowhawk is what she's based off of. And she's kind of sitting down in the sand next to him on his right side, reading a book.
I look at everyone and I say, make sure that you don't look too threatening. I don't want them to think that we're trying to steal anything. And I start walking towards them.
Okay.
As she says that, I'm gonna prestidigitation myself. Payless is gonna prestidigitation himself to look cleaner and non-threatening, and then he's gonna like also put his bard hat on.
Okay.
Suki is clutching, like she doesn't have the mask on. She's clutching it with both hands.
Okay, you guys step out.
Saul just puts a kind smile on his face.
Once you guys step out, you hear a metallic cocking sound, and you hear a deep voice. You're getting too close.
I stop.
And the Kenku looks up from the book she was reading as she has pulled a hunk of metal and wood out from under what looked to be some kind of leather armor. Anyone wants to make a history check can.
I'll do it,
Do
or at
can
least
I
I'll try.
can I tell she's from where I'm from?
There are Kenku all over the place. There are a lot where you come
Oh
from,
shit!
but this is for what she has in her hand.
21.
Okay.
I got a 7. That's not gonna work.
16.
I'm just. It's okay, friend. We're not here. We're not gonna harm you. I promise.
I
It's
give
fine. We're
her
just passing through.
I give her a bow
Yeah.
and I say in avian, we bring no trouble.
Okay.
Huh.
With anyone who got above a 15 on their history check, that is an invention that's come out of the capital in the past couple years. It's a firearm, sometimes called hand cannons.
Huh.
They're extremely expensive, and very few people know how to make them. They're very closely guarded secret.
It's okay.
But she kind of looks up and is like, "Well, even if you are here to sorry, lost my place. What are you all doing here?"
We're hoping that we can be granted passage to the mainland. This is in common.
We were told that this island was not inhabited by civilized people.
We wrecked.
Where are our contractors? Have you seen other people on the island?
I glance towards.
Apart from us?
I
No.
glance towards Carice.
Not the orcs. Humans, and probably a merfolk with them.
No.
I haven't seen anyone like that.
Would have been looking to trade furs, trying to kill tigers and bring them back. Sound familiar? She's kind of waving one hand while still keeping the pistol pointed at you all.
There was a camp,
No.
but there was nobody there.
The camp was
No
abandoned.
one there. Gonna roll an insight.
It looked like everyone left in a hurry.
Okay, out of character. Are you guys trying to lie to her, or
No.
We're trying to tell the truth.
that camp was littered with corpses?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I forgot
Shit,
about the corpses.
Forgot about
Like,
the dead bodies.
We were
you guys were looting their corpses.
Oh yeah, you were looting their corpses.
We were-
Oops.
Yeah, I was blocking that out.
we were at
mentally.
We were at that camp and everyone was dead.
There wasn't anyone there alive.
Bored, I guess. Man. And then you'll hear the human pipe up in the same voice that she did the first time. Well, either these guys killed them and are after what they think is on the boat, or they're lost and our or they just happen to be lost on this island and our contractors are dead. Judging by how he kind of looks you all up and down, ill-equipped they look. I don't think they would have been able to put up much of a fight against Neff, let alone him and the hunting company. Even if they did come here to cause trouble, they probably wouldn't take much for us to overcome. And the female Kenku kind of lowers her gun at that. You're probably right. So, you all said you need what?
We were wondering if we could be taken to the mainland.
He kind of brings his hand up and scratches his face. Well, I don't see a problem with it. But Captain Bird's going to be the one who will tell us one way or the other. He'll have the final say.
May we speak to him?
Sure. Help me get this damn boat back in the water.
I can help with that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. How big is this boat?
No, I have
Pretty
mold
big.
earth.
It looks.
Oh,
I can move the earth.
I was also gonna help. I was also gonna help push the boat back in the water too. Just
Help me get the boat back in the water. Lord knows any kind of manual labor is not Rain's forte. She just kind of,
all right.
the Kenku kind of snaps her book closed at that and stands up.
I start moving the
I'll
I start moving the sand where the water can get to the bow of the boat.
I'll give the guy a hand with pushing it back in.
Huh. Well, that was easy. Thanks.
No problem. No problem. It's
It was much easier than doing it by myself. Julius, by the way, and he holds his hand out.
I shake his hand. Solveroth, but most people just call me Soul.
I can see why.
Yeah. It tends to happen.
He kind of looks at the rest of you as you're all now sitting in the boat, and he's rowing back to the ship. The rest of you got names?
I'm Suki.
Iris.
Peleus.
Clarice. Well, hopefully Captain Bird can
Hold on.
help you out.
Okay, just above character real quick. What was the name of the guy with the scar in his eye?
Julius. Like I said, I'm Julius, the Snippy Kenku's Rain.
It's nice to meet both
That's
of you.
Okay.
Hey,
Hold on.
I'm getting a private message, or somebody is.
Soul is.
Huh? Oh.
Soul's getting a private message.
Let me whip out my scrying stone.
Hmm.
Anyway, he kind of keeps rowing for a little bit, and eventually you all get up to the ship. And the boat's hoisted up
Hmm.
to the side and put back in place. You hear Rain pipe up. He's like, "Well, the captain will want to speak with you. Follow us, please."
Okay.
And you all
Okay then.
walk across the ship, and you just see just the crew kind of trying to keep it tidy, running around doing chores, making sure all the lions are rigged up how they're supposed to. Uh, see some. You actually see a couple goblins and kobold working the ropes and tending to the sails, and you see a human uh, s- trying to swab the deck, I guess. Julius and Rain are leading you guys, and eventually they make their way up the steps towards the wheel of the ship. And Julius pipes up, "Captain, we got some people who want to ride to the mainland." As you all come up behind him, you finally see the wheel of the ship, and you kind of look around. You don't see anybody, and you look off to the side of the wheel. You see a large basset hound laying in the sun on its side. And Julius just kind of sitting there with his arms crossed, tapping his foot, waiting for a response.
Uh, is this Captain Bird?
Huh.
Yeah, that's Captain Bird, all right.
Huh.
I just like go over to Suki and whisper for a second. Just I don't know about you, but I'm a little confused here.
Um. Okay. Um. Is he sleeping?
Uh.
As it just kind of looks up and then puts its head back down and rolls over onto its back.
What?
Then
Is
rolls over the rest of the way onto its other side.
okay. It's
It's a dog.
And it's just kind of
looks over to Jul.
it's kind of just wistfully staring out at the ocean now.
Captain Bird?
Looks over to Julius. I'm extremely confused.
It when you say its name, it lifts up in the air at that.
Um. Could we speak with you?
As you say that, the dog kind of like rolls onto its back, and then it like sits straight up, like onto its butt, and then in the middle of it, and in the middle of it doing that, like it starts to shift and change
Oh.
until eventually it turns into a middle-aged man, probably about in his mid-50s. He's got on a knee-length navy blue coat with a half open button-up shirt under it, and a three-point hat, kind of lazily sat upon his head.
I want to roll.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
okay, I was not expecting that.
What should I roll?
It,
That would be a history check.
Please.
13.
Anyone who wants to roll.
I'm rolling. 20.
Two.
Yeah, Peleus is the only one who would have gotten this.
Yes.
You've heard of these before, actually, Peleus. I can't remember the name, the above game name for these. He's essentially an animal that has been influenced by magic in the world, and in doing so, has gained a lot longer lifespan, probably about the same as an elf.
Yeah.
But usually about the time they hit their first century, they're able to switch over into a human form.
Oh,
Is it
And
that
awoken?
makes more sense now.
Yeah, he's an awoken animal.
Okay.
And usually about the more time they are able to shift into human, the more of the years they forget about them being an animal.
Oh.
I was like, that's the coolest thing I've heard. I've seen. I've only heard of you people, but I've never seen one of you until now.
So, what do you want me to do about it? You all got money?
Um, I have a little. How much would we need to give you?
Uh, 100, 150. 200 apiece, or 200 for the lot of you. Oh, 250, there's 5.
Ah, um,
I look towards Carice. Um,
She kind of pulls out the gem and hands it to him. He's like, oh, she's covered. What about the rest of you?
I pull out that tiger fang.
What do I want with that?
Well, okay, out of game. You said that it was like it had like a poison ability, didn't you? I don't remember.
Yeah, the tiger. Yeah, but
Not the
what is he
fang.
gonna do with
No, I don't know. He might want it. I don't know.
it? You just got the fang. You didn't get the poison duct.
Shit. Okay. Uh,
Mm,
He gave you a bag of 200 gold.
who did?
who did?
Sigmund.
When?
Oh,
When did you give us that?
all right.
At the crossroads.
Well, who took it? Because I didn't.
I didn't.
I think I might have.
That's why I don't have it written down.
I just like kind of remember. Oh, wait, hold on a second. That bastard gave me this, but as much as I hate him, he did us a favor. Here, was this cover it? And then I just like drop the thing next to him. Or well, I actually hand it to him.
It's not a dog anymore.
That'll work. Alright, well. Welcome aboard the Morning Sparrow. Everyone who rides works, though. It ain't a pleasure cruise.
Oh, that makes sense.
That seems fair.
Unless you all think you can survive a 2-week trip back to the mainland without eating.
What do you need done?
No. Don't want the ship to sink. Don't want it to smell like us.
Okay. We'll do what we can around here.
Talk to Julius or my first mate. One of them two will give you something to do.
Yes, sir.
Does he point at the first mate when he says that?
He said Julian.
No, Julius or my first mate is what he said.
Oh.
No, he just kind of sits there and looks at y'all. He doesn't really get up. He's just been sitting down this whole time. Just kind of one knee up, elbow propped up on the knee, face in his hand. Just,
I give him a bow and I turn to leave.
Okay.
thank you. And he
Just nod and go forward.
he kind of stands up as you guys are leaving and slumps himself over the wheel.
God.
And he's like, First mate Gibbs. And as he says that, one of the goblins comes down out of the rigging up top on a rope. He's like, give these people something to do. And get ready to set sail. We're going home. Hey, this idiot's died. Hey, I gotcha. You 5.
Yeah.
The next 2 weeks. He just kind of gets a grin going from ear to ear. You work for me.
What shall we do then? Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like the sound of that giggle.
Oh, I need to change it over to his music.
Oh god. He has his own music.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
fitting for a goblin.
Yep.
This works.
I love it.
Lord.
I'll swab the deck, help prepare dinner, make sure that damn Cobalt and the other goblin didn't fall out of the rigging. If they do, someone's got to catch him.
I look
And
at
someone-
Soul for that.
And then someone try and fish up some food.
Well, I can try that. Where I'm from, there's a lot of lakes.
Wonderful.
Oh god. I guess I can try to keep them from falling out of the rigging.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you run out of things to do, go talk to that big bulwark boy. He's pretty handy. If there's any loose boards or anything on the ship, he replaces them.
I love this man. All right. Well,
Bulwark.
I'll go
Bulwark.
do the thing.
Oh, you don't know what a bulwark knight is?
No.
He kind of looks you up and down. Thought you were some kind of wannabe paladin yourself.
Well, I am a paladin.
You need some aloe for that?
It's
it's not a game.
Eh,
What's aloe?
don't have an order. Lord knows Julius is always trying to recruit new people. Well, not people like me. I'm not very sturdy. And he kind of looks at himself and... Anyway. Oh, and for the love of God, someone help Rain in the kitchen. Last time she cooked, it was... And he kind of lolls
I
his
can
tongue out
help
of his
in the
mouth,
kitchen.
makes a nasty face.
Peleus, you seem to keep yourself clean pretty good. So maybe you could help them keep the ship clean.
God
Swab the deck.
damn it, I used to be one of the top odds in my land. Now I'm just swabbing the fucking poop deck. Fine. But I'm singing a shanty while doing it!
Oh my
And he
god.
walks away as he walks away while getting a mop.
It's my shanty.
Okay, I go to wherever they have fishing poles.
I go
Yes,
over
I go to
to
the kitchen.
the I go over to the rigging to help them not fall off.
Okay. Alright, so... Everyone just roll me initiative and we'll see who we go with first.
Okay.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay. Okay, thank God I got a 3.
9.
14.
Where's she at?
It's up at the. It's right there. 12.
12.
Okay. So, Pygmy, what do you go off and do first?
I'm going to go fish for foods.
Okay. All right. Roll me. What would this be? A survival check.
Okay.
See how well you can fish.
17.
Oh, that was
I fish
so close
goods.
to 220s.
Double 17. Dang.
I fish goods.
All right. You do fish pretty good. You don't catch real big fish, but you catch a lot of decently sized fish. Catch about 4 or 5 good sized fish out of the ocean.
And I'll head down to the kitchen to give them to Iris.
Give
Bitchin'.
them to Rain.
Yeah.
Rain and Iris.
Yep.
Sweet. Well, then that naturally brings us to Iris.
Okay, what do I roll?
You go down to the kitchen. You see Rain chopping up some potatoes. Roll an intelligence check
Oh no.
as you see Rain doing this.
Oh, well, duh. Work. Here it is.
Oh, yay.
Oh.
Double 18.
Ooh. She's not peeling the potatoes, nor is she washing them.
Oh.
If
She's just dumping them into this pot
Oh.
Oh
that
no.
has no water in it.
Oh no, honey. You might want to peel those first
Mm-hmm.
and wash them.
And she kind of looks up and is like, "Oh, did you come down here to help?"
Yes, ma'am. I guess I'll help her.
Yeah, you help. You two start peeling the potatoes, and you show her the right way to peel them, and then you wash off the one she's already peeled and put in the pot.
I didn't know you could cook.
Yeah, it's a skill I acquired.
And I put the. I bring her the fish. I hope you can do something with these. I think I did my part fairly well.
I'll try my best.
I think we can work with this. And Rain kind of gets a knife out, and she cuts off the head and starts.
Starts what?
She cuts off the head. She cuts off the head and starts bleeding it into a bucket. And then she just starts flicking the scales off into the bucket too.
She knows how to peel a fish, but not a potato.
you don't kill a fish.
Since when was the last time you saw a bird eat a potato?
Makes sense.
She's. I mean, she has you there. But...
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys need any other help down here?
You can start working on that other fish, and she's kind of like starting to gut this one now.
Okay. Do
She's
I?
starting to. You've been watching her do it. Roll a dexterity to see if you can get your hands moving right.
Okay.
Both of us?
Yeah, whoever wants to try and work this fish over. Or no, wait, that wouldn't be a dexterity. That would be a survival. Sorry.
okay.
Oh, poo.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good. I'm proficient in that.
What is it again?
Survival.
Okay.
16.
Yeet. 11.
All right.
It makes sense. You live in the desert.
All right, Pygmy, you're able to get it pretty well. Or Suki's able to get it pretty well. Iris, she does it slower. And by the time Suki and Rain are on their next fish, Iris is finishing up her first.
Well, see, now you're getting it. But, you probably didn't come around too many fish where you lived. You said, the desert was no water, so it makes sense.
All right, now we're back up with Peleus.
You just see Peleus, like, he took his coat off so that he could just be wearing, like, just a regular common shirt, and then he's got a bandana on him to, like, keep him from sweating, keep his sweat from getting into his eyes or something like that. And he said he was gonna sing a shanty, so he's gonna sing a shanty.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Oh, no.
16, thank God.
Oh, that nat 1 on the other side was scary.
All right. You just start singing a shanty while you're cleaning the deck. And the first mate kind of comes down out of the rigging on one of those ropes again. And he's like, ah! He starts singing along with you. Ah, stalled ship that evidence.
I like cringe and stop singing, and I'm just like, put my finger up to, like, I just put my finger kind of out, not on his mouth, but just kind of like, ruin my favorite goddamn sea shanty. Please.
I just wanted to sing along too. I thought you were supposed to get people tapping along with you. Isn't that what good bards do?
Yes.
Ooh.
What's the problem?
It's that a little green goblin-y shit came up to me and ruins the whole song with his
I'm assuming I'm still on the deck. Whoa, Peleus, calm down.
He just starts climbing
All I
back
wanted
up
to
the
do was
rope.
sing along.
Well, maybe a better bard wouldn't have been so put off so easily.
Well,
He starts
maybe a
going
better
back up
goblin
into
would
his
be better
rigging.
off in the goddamn sea, drowning. And then I just continue to mop the deck, just like, goddamn.
As you go back to mopping, you just hear as a big loogie lands on the deck behind you where you just mopped.
Oh, my God.
I saw that, you little shit.
He just climbs back up into the crow's nest.
I look over at Peleus. To be fair, you kind of asked for that one.
He just like gives you a scowl. He just gives Soul a scowl and then just continues to clean the deck.
Meanwhile, I'm looking up at the rigging, making sure these goblin and kobold don't fall.
Roll the dexterity check as you stop Peleus from arguing, and you just hear. Ah!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
7!
Or, not save, not check. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, please be kind.
Just hear, ah!
Whoa, what is with the doubles?
As you look up and you just as it as as the other goblin lands square on your face, right on top of your snout.
I just told him, like, are you okay?
Hello.
That thing's slick. Good job, big boy. And he just kind of pats you on
I
the
try.
snout. Mind
Thank you.
mind throwing me back up there?
Okay.
Give me a strength
I-
check if you want to throw him.
11.
You kind of just and you throw him up, and you throw
I
him
want
up
salt.
onto like the netting on the side of the ship, and then he climbs the rest of the way back up.
Can Soul do it a granny shot
Yeah.
style? Granny shot. Yeah.
And you all just kind of continue like this for the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
I hope I can peel fish better now.
Yeah. Soul Julius actually comes up and talks to you at some point in there.
Oh, how are you doing, Julius? It's
And he just kind of
it's
comes up and nudges his foot against the shield sitting next to you. He's like, "You know how to use that thing?"
Wait, I don't have a shield. I look at him like, just nudge the big sword on my back. I tend to use this more. That's kind of that's how I was trained when I was young.
Nah. See, and he hoists the shield up in front of him, and out of the sand, it looks very different. It's not. It's part way in between a tower shield and a normal shield, so it probably covers from his neck to his thigh, and then from almost shoulder to shoulder. Like, it's pretty big. You got try this on.
I hold the shield.
All right, now plant your feet. As he brings his foot up, roll a strength save.
Oh God,
Oh,
it's a
decent.
21.
That matched. Good job.
Decent.
That is creepy. How good you can do that, dude.
As he brings his foot up and just tries to kick you over, and you can just hear a gong coming from that shield, and he's like, not bad. See what a good shield can do for you.
That. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me, you ever heard of Bulwark Knights, kid?
I mean, the little goblin first mate guy kind of explained it a little, but I really don't know a lot about the Bulwark Knights.
We're a paladin order. Kind of. Not in the same way that normal paladin of Datus is a paladin. Just say Datus because that's technically the god I serve under. So, trying to think of a way to explain this. So, we're kind of a unique order. I serve the god of justice, Datus. But other brothers in my order serve different. life. The Order of the Bulwark.
Huh.
They're individuals from these orders who are trained in a certain way to be walls. Very rarely will you find anyone in our order, gods that are aligned with the more questionable side of the pantheon. Our order serves no one god in particular, but the will of many, just as because many of them, in some form, seek the same thing. Protect some form of weakness, and in times of strife, be a wall of hope that won't break.
Huh. That sounds like you guys do a lot. Sounds like a very good order. It's he also told me that you were always looking for new recruits for this.
You interested, kid?
Well, I mean, I I serve the dragon god, but I really don't have an order yet or an oath yet. Hmm.
Well, everyone's got something they want to protect.
Stanley breathes in for a sec. I do too. And I need to learn how to protect myself. Others better. I need to. Can you teach me?
Yeah, I can teach you. He kind of points a finger up at your armor. It's still got the holes in it from where that tiger thrashed you around. Where Dewone, like, bit into you and almost, actually, technically did kill you. And he's like, yeah, I can tell. Not a lot of people survive stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a giant tiger, kind of. With
He kind of cocks his head at that.
it was a tiger. It just had it had.
A little kitty cat did that to you.
This was no normal cat. It had fangs, kind of like a snake, and kind of patches of scales on it.
Uh-huh.
This thing wasn't normal.
Oh. Stick with me, kid. By the time we get to the mainland, I'll have you taught up on the basics anyway.
Okay.
And don't worry, the order doesn't have many rules against taking jobs outside of what the order does. They're pretty inactive outside at times of war. I was actually contracted by Rain to accompany her on this trip. She heard the island was dangerous. She actually said she had a friend that was taking care of the fur traders on land, but he didn't seem to be with you all. Asked Rain about it yesterday, and she said not to worry about that idiot, quote unquote. If he died, it was too good to be true, and if not, he'll just come back like a bad copper, whatever that means.
Oh.
But anyway, I guess it's time to start your training. Mind handing my shield back?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Feet still planted? Good.
Yeah.
Lesson 1, and he brings his shield up and smashes it against your face. And
God.
that's what you spend the next 2 weeks doing when you're not working.
Just whenever he gets blood on the deck, just God damn it! I just mopped over there.
Can we take a break for a sec? I need to go to the bathroom.
Yes, we can take.
This is a perfect time to take a break.
10-minute bio break.
All right, I just need to like get up and walk around.
No, not 4.
I can still hear you.
Do what?
I can still hear you.
I know I didn't mute it because we're here with chat.
Oh, with the chat.
Yeah, everybody else is gone. We're by ourselves now.
Wee.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
so chat, what do you think? Skooma, you're always the more talkative one. Are you enjoying it so far?
Right. Our second episode.
I've been thinking a name. Did you see the name idea I had that I put in chat?
Mhm. Yes,
Do you like it?
I did. I do. Just think, guys, we're only 67 episodes away from our 60th episode.
God. Fucking Twitch.
What are you trying to do?
Just get a new password, but every single... I could just go like this.
Yeah.
But it has to be that long and that complicated.
Well, let me see it. Let me see it. Your password doesn't have to be that long. Oh, Skooma, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. You guys having fun so far?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
This is more of a roleplay episode.
I know, I love
But-
it.
Alright. 60th episode. I'm thinking 9 more ahead of that, Skooma. I said 67 episodes away from our sexiest episode. Maybe a beach episode.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm gonna step away for a second.
It's okay.
And,
I got chat.
okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh. How's it going? Nobody
How's everyone
special.
doing? Going pretty good.
Good.
It's yeah, this is really fun so far.
Oh, you crackled. Are you messing with Is everything okay?
What?
Oh, you're crackling really bad.
Yeah, everything's. Okay, give me one
I'm
second.
back.
No,
Do I sound better?
you're still crackling.
Oh, crap. Is that better? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're I don't know who's crackling. Hang on.
Let me try leaving the call.
Oh,
Oh God.
yeah,
Hello?
I think it's you.
Me?
I don't know, it might be.
Let me try leaving the call one more time.
Wait. Okay, yeah, you're good now.
Okay.
Okay, well, alright. What'd Skooma say ooh for?
Oh, because him and Tater were talking about our how we're only so many episodes away from our sexiest episode, which would be episode 69.
Oh. uh, you know, apologies about the barking. That's my doggo in the background.
Well, there's dogs on ships. The freaking captain's a dog.
Oh yeah, that's just Captain Bird barking. He's just barking at fish all the time. Is anybody in chat with us?
Yeah, Skuma's here, and
I know.
I don't know if Cerberus is here or not. I know that his connection's kind of wonky. Wait, somebody else just joined. I don't know. We might possibly have more people in chat, but hopefully they'll join us in our conversations while we're on break.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, you just echoed really bad there. For a
Yeah,
sec.
I know. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah. But yeah. So how's everybody that's playing feeling about this RP episode? I think it's going pretty good.
Pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. It's feeling pretty good.
Nobody's messing with their headphone cord or anything, right?
No.
No?
Because I can.
Let me try unplugging my headset.
Yeah, because people are crackling.
Where
think
did you get these?
I got them from Walmart.
I gotta go to Walmart.
She's eating Hershey-covered pretzels.
Fucking
Oh,
love
that sounds
chocolate-covered
amazing.
pretzels.
Queen of snack.
Ugh, now I actually am hungry.
Snack.
I got Doritos and a bologna sandwich.
Fucking love
God, now I'm hungry.
I've got like 2 bottles of water next to me.
Oh, good for you.
Oh.
I stay hydrated, motherfucker.
Well, this is a pretty eventful evening.
Yeah, I think that we're having a pretty good session here, guys.
Yeah, Soul
Yeah.
gets to learn an oath, and then Alias is just swab.
Well,
Swab that poop deck.
hopefully whenever everybody gets back, we'll be able to start up real soon. I'm really excited for this episode.
I was about to say.
Can't wait to get back to the mainland. And nobody special. I'm sorry. Like I don't have anything against you. It's just how my character is playing right now.
No. This is perfect. This is a role-playing game. It says literally on the book.
Yeah, I know, but like
That's fine.
I just wanted to let you know that like I'm just
You people are putting role-playing in my role-playing game?
Yes.
Fuck you, mean.
Sorry.
Is everybody here?
Did you not read the cover of the book?
You're supposed to read those things?
I
Yes.
don't read.
I just look at the pretty pictures.
Oh
You have
God,
to do both.
There's a big crunch. No more.
Sorry.
No more
That
big.
was my Dorito.
No more big crunch in Mike.
There's my last Dorito.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm eating my last pretzel.
Out of curiosity, because did he also change my fighting style or no?
No.
That's probably something you guys
Okay.
need to discuss out of game, like not on stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But anyways, if we're all back and we're all ready, then we might as well get back going.
I'm ready. My body is ready.
It's
Stop.
always ready,
Please don't
isn't
say
it?
that.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, trying to
chocolate-covered
scarf
Kit
down that
Kats.
bite of sandwich.
Oh, you're fine.
That sandwich.
All right, chat. We're gonna be getting off of here so we can start back up. Love you, chat. Thank you for being a part of our stream. I love it. Love you guys.
Yes, yes.
I'll
Thank you very
kiss
much,
on your
Chad.
forehead if you don't
Love
stop playing
you.
with me.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Be a little kiss.
Okay, Tater, we're ready when you are.
Moan tater.
All right. All right. Paley is pissed off the first mate and he's secretly a Tarask. Everyone roll initiative.
What?
No.
Oh God!
No.
Easy, easy, easy.
My
no.
Kit Kat.
But
My Kit Kat.
it breaks off a piece of you. But
Soviet Russia.
Sponsored by Kit Kat.
We're not sponsored. We're not actually sponsored by Kit Kat.
I
They're
know.
just really good.
Although Kit Kat, if you want to,
Hit
Okay.
us up,
I
man.
mean,
Okay.
okay.
all right.
Shout out to Kit Kat for almost killing me. Thank you.
Anyway, you guys have been on the boat for a couple weeks. Sorry, a lot of burpees. Couple weeks getting
Oh, wow,
on your way
Chico.
back to the mainland. Just doing your chores, Soul getting his face repeatedly bashed in by a shield
Did you mute it?
Ow!
in,
Ow!
in an
I can't
attempt
hear
to
you.
learn.
What?
Can you not hear them?
He's like cutting out.
Wait, hold on. Am I cutting out?
You,
yeah,
yeah.
you were like for a
Yeah.
second. I couldn't hear anybody.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, you sound fine.
You sound like you're
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah, you sound like you're still eating.
Ha! That was a test.
No, you're eating.
I took a bite after you said you couldn't hear me to see if you could hear me biting.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay. Chico says it's bullshit.
The dawn breaks. And you all come up above deck. And you see Rain looking out over the side of the ship. Off towards an approaching coast. And she looks back at you all, and she says, "Well, I hope you all right, or I hope you all are all right with being dropped off and sorry. I hope you all are all right with being dropped off in Ardra Shar."
I think that's perfectly fine.
Well, I think that was wonderful.
In Ardra Shah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
I can't really complain.
Mm.
Is it a big city?
Not as big as Zafir where I'm from, but it's decent sized.
Like, a bunch of people? I haven't been around that many people before, but never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be.
Okay.
And trust me, dear, people will be too busy with work to notice people coming in and out through town.
Let's sure hope so.
Well, everything should be fine.
What are you all's plans for after you reach the city?
Hmm.
I guess we're
Um.
just going to be looking for more work. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Hmm.
probably going to be a whole bunch of musical gigs as ends and not going to play themselves.
Yeah. Just,
Well, if
hmm.
you're ever in Zephyr and need work, look me up.
For sure.
Okay. That sounds good.
You can usually find me at the Wolves of the Red Sands Company. It's an adventuring group.
Huh. Sounds interesting.
Sorry, I'm just writing all this stuff down. That we'll definitely have to come find you if we're over there.
Yes. Just be careful. The city can be dangerous to the uninitiated.
No. Hopefully, I'm just as invisible there as I was everywhere else. So.
Hmm. Depends on who you know.
It's just old Captain Bird barking. God.
Yeah.
He saw a seagull.
Depend-
He woke up from his nap and was like, land.
two, two things dictate your standing in there: coin and people.
Shut up,
Whether
Captain
you're in,
Bird.
whether you're in with the go, whether you're in with the governor or the five glory gods,
The 5.
or six glory gods. My apologies.
What are those?
Mm.
Can I roll a religion
Um,
check?
you can make a history check if you want to. It would be pretty high.
17?
No.
I'll try a history check just for the hell of it. 8.
You have no idea. The six glory gods are the unofficial rulers of the city of Zephyr. Anyone who tells you it's the governor is either woefully ignorant of how the city actually works, or is not long to live inside its walls. If they're too insistent about them having no power.
I thought when you said gods, you meant literal gods, but okay, I understand now.
Hmm. It's a title, one that one that comes from the affluence of money they hold. Like I said, money and who you know make up power in that city. Around 10 years ago, those six people wandered in and out of the desert, spoke to the governor, and went into an old crypt in the center of the city. They came back out with enough gold to buy up huge chunks of the city itself. Some started businesses and some went underground. But they all have a lot of power in that city. So much so that the governor can't do anything to oust them. The three that remained in the public eye, their businesses make up a large chunk of the city's economy. Mm.
And they came
The
from
other,
the desert?
seems they were a wandering group that had lost their way at some point. If they made their way through that old crypt, if the stories are to be believed, they had to be of some decent combat prowess. Otherwise, they would have been turned into ghouls like every other would.
Ooh.
Hmm. That sounds like a bad time. It does sound like a bad time.
How would they have been turned to ghouls? I don't understand.
No, ghouls is a bit of a misnomer. What I understand, there's a lot of living skeletons inside that tomb crypt.
Hmm. So it has a bad undead problem.
Problem's a bit of a misnomer as well. They don't exactly come out of the crypt.
So there's just spirits wandering around and they're
So that
lost.
so either that or they're protecting something in there.
Lost souls, if you're feeling poetic. You're trapped, more like any of them that have tried to come out of the crypt before through their own will or the influence of others have simply turned to piles of bone. It seems that whatever magic's keeping them animated doesn't extend beyond the crypt.
That's sad, really.
Yeah.
Can they not be so they're stuck. They can't be ushered out. They can't pass over. They can't escape the ethereal plane.
I suppose not. Every once in a while, a few brave clerics and paladins from local orders will go in and attempt to rout out some of the problem, but there's only so much they can do. It's a rather deep, old crypt. They can only get so far before they run out of juice and have to come back up. Whether it's through magical means or they're simply just being more deeper down, the ranks always seem to replenish, never really making too big of a dent in the problem for too long. At least that's just what I've heard anyway.
Maybe they're attracted to something in there. They're just I don't know.
I've passed by it once or twice in my work, and I will say the place definitely does give me the creeps. A lot of local legends claiming things that could be in there, but I never paid attention to those kind of things.
Oh. I hope that
Huh. Well. Oh. Oh, crap. Sorry.
Stab yourself.
Why are you touching things?
Jeez. It was an accident. I am sorry.
I accidentally stabbed Rain through the face.
Please, just no, stop. I'm
Stabbed your own
sorry.
foot.
My tootsies. You stabbed Peleus' tootsies.
Ah, you bastard! I just mopped in that area too!
It just healed.
Well,
Now I'm gonna have an ingrown
Well.
toenail.
I hope we can make our way in the city very well.
I need a doctor. Help.
Sorry.
Well, I just hope we can make our way in the city fairly easy.
Oh, and Adra Shah? Or Zafir?
Well, either or, really.
Adra Shah is much
Just
easier to
hope-
survive in.
Above game, that's a city where we're being dropped off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zafir was. I want someone to roll a history check.
I will.
I got it.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. You're right.
Yeah, it's
Ooh, 21.
She kept saying Zafir a lot. You think back to your time at that crossroads. And then you remember Sigmund saying something. Go to the White Scarab in the free city of Zafir. Talk to the owner.
I look up at
After you
everyone
get
and
the
say,
book.
what was it? The white what?
Right,
The White
Scarab.
Scarab.
Yeah, I look up at everybody and say, the white scarab.
What now?
Zygmunt told us in Zafir when we get to the white scarab. I mean, I just relay. I'm just gonna say I
Oh,
relay
no.
all that information that I understand, there, that I
What is Ryan
that I
hearing right
remembered.
now?
I'm sorry, what did you just say? And she kind of shakes the side of her head and puts her talon up to it. Who's sending you to the White Scarab and Zafir?
I look at her and say, it's just personal business, really.
What business would you have at that place?
Like I said, we're just looking for work.
In a cabaret.
Yes, we're just looking for work.
You know, work.
Yes, we're
good work. Can
looking
come
for
from
work
anywhere.
there. And
Whatever work Radiance could give you
Shit.
from her establishment, I don't think it would be.
Well, we were just told that there
Not
might be
my
some
problem.
opportunities, but you know, we're keeping our options open.
If Radiance send you on any jobs, just please try not to run afoul of Rock Hallworth's men.
Who is that?
One of the 6 glory gods.
Oh.
He runs. I could say in the city. They're the main competitors to the Wolf of the Red Sands.
And what'd you say
Oh.
he ran? You cut out a little.
A private. They run private security in the
There we
city.
go.
They're the main competitors for the Wolves of the Red Sands inside the city's walls. What they lack in the quality of their hires, they make up for in quantity, though.
Okay. Well,
Rock himself is said to be quite a formidable opponent.
we're not gonna cause any trouble. We're just some traveling mercenaries. That's all.
Mm.
You know, simple things like investigating why game goes missing, things like that.
Game.
I mean, not game. farm animals.
Livestock.
Yeah, livestock.
Mm-hmm. Stuff like that.
Well, if you're good with animals and livestock, you may talk to Isla Thrush.
Isla who?
Isla Thrush. She's a halfling. She runs the majority of the food import-export businesses out of Zephyr. Also, what little farmland is fed from the oasis she owns.
All right. Well, that'd be good.
Well, we'll make sure to ask her if she needs any help.
Hmm.
How close did you say we were to, where we're being dropped off?
As you hear a thunk as the boat kind of comes up to the dock. Right about now, actually.
But that close.
Oh.
Well, it's been fun, but this is where we disembark.
Oh. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. As you all are getting off the boat, and she says, "Welcome to the city of Ardra Shah." And as she does that,
Sorry,
huh?
dude. You are like cutting out really bad.
He's not cutting
Am
out
I?
for me. No,
He's
it's
not cutting out for me
Oh,
either.
well, give me,
it's you guys.
hello.
Yeah, you're fine. Just if he's cutting out for you, just try to keep it going because he's not cutting out
Okay.
for me.
Sorry.
It's
I just-
okay. We just don't need to stop and start a bunch of times.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, and you all land, and she says, "Welcome to the city of Ardra Shah." And the crew disembarks with you. And once you step foot onto the dock, you hear a scream come from one of the crewmen, the first mate, and just kind of ah, as from the briny depths, there's a spray of water up onto the dock as something springs forth and lands right on the wood. You look up, and it's a fishman.
The
Rain will walk up to him and kick him in the side, and he just kind of and grunts and rolls over and falls back into the ocean.
Oh, that's a sight you don't really see every day.
There's too much hoping he would have died. And Rain kind of keeps walking. The fishman kind of pops back up out of the water. Just kind of slumps his body over the side of the dock. He's like, come on, Rain. Don't tell me you're mad at me. Hmm?
Who is this?
This is the partner who caused me to hire Julius, as I knew he probably wouldn't be there by the time I got back. Everyone, this is Neff, probably the most unreliable monk you'll ever meet in the service of the Wolves of the Red Sands. He has a record of 75 jobs failed and 35 jobs completed. Come on, those jobs were boring. The only reason I failed is because I slept through most of them. And come on, a couple bandits aren't going to give me much of a challenge. He slaps his hands down on the dock and pops up. How are they supposed to give me a good brawl? I mean, really. And he kind of brings his fists over and kind of conks on Julius's chest. I don't even think your boy here could get could wake me up much. Ooh, and he kind of goes over to Soul. Where'd you fish this thing up at? Haven't seen a bronze dragonborn lately.
Gold.
I'm a gold.
Oh, sorry, little colorblind. Oh, uh, so you ready to head back, Rain? And he just kind of scratches the back of his fin, the fin on the back of his head, and points towards the off into the distance. I guess we better go then. And Julius, as always, nice to meet, nice to see you. And the rest of you, should you find yourself in the city of, when you find yourself in the city of Zafir, just behave.
That won't be an issue.
Yeah.
Her and Neff will walk off.
Cool.
Is it just me, or does he seem like he shouldn't be in a position where he should be trying to help people?
Eh. I honestly have no idea. You can judge a book by its cover all you want, but
He didn't seem very
Julius
motivated.
Julius pops up. He doesn't look very motivated, but from what I heard, once he gets going, he's a pretty fierce fighter.
Good thing I have no intentions of fighting with him.
And you talk a lot
should
for
hope
somebody who
not.
judged an orc chief.
A lot of people who run afoul of the wolves of the Red Sands usually don't tend to walk away from the encounter.
well,
Anyway, no offense, but you all look a little strapped for Cass, and quite frankly, and he kind of looks at your battle-torn clothes. Like I just dragged you out of the shit. Like I just dragged you out of a jungle.
Well, I mean, technically you did, but
You
eh,
did. I mean,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Why don't we? Why don't we head back to my temple?
All right.
I'm sure teacher would be happy to put you all up for the night while we figure out how to get you all where you need to be.
that sounds great.
that sounds nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Julius.
All right. And he takes you through the city, and it's kind of a bustling, medium-sized cityscape. Iris and Masuki, it's definitely bigger than anything you guys have been directly in.
I just kind of stay close beside her.
It is hot.
Out of curiosity, do I see any other Dragonborns?
You see a couple. You see green and a blue, uh, milling about. One of them looks like that's loading stuff onto the back of a wagon out of a shop. And then the other one seems to be an older female dragonborn, the blue one. And she just seems to be selling fruit at a stand.
Okay.
I haven't seen this many people in one place before. So how is my, like, what am I seeing here? Because this is a larger city. Am I seeing more, like, spirits and shit?
Um. Yeah, there are a few more.
Oh, you're roboting a little.
Hold
Tater.
Hello?
Tater.
Are we all good now?
Sorry,
Tater.
guys, we're having a little bit of a technical issue. Hopefully, we can get that resolved.
You guys sound
Everybody else
you guys
sounds
sound
okay
okay on
except
my
for
end.
Madison on my end because I can't hear him if he's talking. I mean, Tater's out.
Yeah, I can't hear Tater at all.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think that we're having a little Discord hiccup.
I think Tater's typing.
What what did he say?
He's saying it won't let him join.
Okay, somebody else needs to host the call.
Huh.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break just to get this technical issue resolved. Everybody leave the call, and...
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, now I can hear you.
There we go.
All right, I'm back. Are
There.
you over here? Breaking
Okay, now
news.
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
That's good. Okay,
Cool.
everybody, we got that little small Discord hiccup fixed, so we're going to get back to it.
Okay.
Discord. Okay, what was the last thing you guys heard?
You said that I was seeing more spirits than usual.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot more than usual, and probably about 10 to 15, maybe more. And they're all just kind of drawn around the docks.
I just weave around them.
Yeah, you guys notice Iris kind of trying to move. Looks like she's trying to move in between people that aren't there.
Not Iris, Suki.
Or Suki, sorry.
Okay.
Whisper over to Peleus. She really hasn't gotten out that much before, has she?
Me and you both are weaving in and out of people.
Tater, can you turn that music down just a little bit? It's real loud on my
Oh,
end.
now you. Now you got. Now the music's playing. Kangor doesn't play for me. Whatever.
There we go. That's good.
Okay. Anyway, Julius takes you through the city, and you walk up to a building. Got one kind of adobe stone walls around it, adobo, whatever that, like mud bricks.
Adobe. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone wall, or walls around it, and there seems to be a bell tower. You can kind of hear the bell rattling in the wind. And upon coming in, seeing inside the walls, you see a group of young people practicing drills with their shield. They look to be paired off in twos, and they're trying to push a large boulder, probably about bigger than most of them, back and forth using nothing but these shields.
Seeing more new recruits.
Yeah, well, yeah, Master Marcus is teaching him. He's up there now. And you look up, and there's a man under an awning. He seems to be watching over these trainees. Seems to be an old human, probably about the same height as Julius, in his late 60s, early 70s. Got long gray hair pulled back into a ponytail. Tanned, wrinkled skin. He looks to have a lot of scars. You can see kind of along his face, and then running down his neck into the plate mail he's wearing. The most noticeable one is a large scar that kind of goes from the bottom of his chin down his neck.
He looks like he's been through some stuff.
Yeah. He's a living testament to why they call some of us the
Unbreakables, huh? Some stuff to live up to, I suppose.
I think if that old man found out that any of us died to anything less than a neothlid or a shit, what are those eye things? Beholders. Probably wouldn't be too happy.
What's a beholder?
I have that same question and the other thing you stated.
I know the beholder is like a big eye thing. They're usually like way underground, and he kind of like points his thumb like way down. And it's like they're like really old, and most of them are like really crazy. Not real tough, but they're really dangerous.
Oh, good note.
Like,
To stay away from those.
yeah. Like, just look out for like a bunch of eyes attached to a big eye, and then run the other way.
Okay.
And then the neothlid is a big worm. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention that day.
Okay, duly noted.
Do those kids training look like super young? Or like-
Like the youngest one looks to be like maybe 17. And,
okay, so not too much older than not too much younger than
and at
Saul.
the lightest they're in like splint mail. With some of the older ones look like it doesn't look like it's combat functional plate armor, but it looks like just there for weight and to get used to moving around in something like it. Like they're in that.
Okay.
And
So
Marcus
how close
looks
are
up and thinks, Julius, who are these people? Found them in a jungle. It didn't look like they were doing too hot, so thought I could bring them back here. And they said they were headed somewhere.
Zafar.
Zafir.
Zafir,
Right.
yeah, right.
Said they were headed that way, but he kind of looks at him, at you all. They don't seem to have much in the way of means, and he kind of like rubs his fingers together. And Marcus pipes up, yeah, they do look kind of shit poor.
Well, to be fair, before we met him, we were shipwrecked on that island.
Yeah, wasn't the best time.
He kind of stands up and slaps Marcus on the shoulder. And he's like, good job, boy. You'll earn your plate yet. He kind of looks at the rest of you and is like, well, there's no free dinners here. But just so happens I think we have a couple things you might be able to help us with around here.
Okay, and that sounds fair.
Yeah, but he kind of looks up. It's getting closer to high noon, and I don't need another one of these. I don't need another one of these kids getting a heat stroke on me. Lord knows I wouldn't hear the end of it from the clerics at the temple if I brought another one in like that. Anyway, we should probably head in for lunch and take a break. You all come in. We'll discuss it there.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And you all head inside the temple, and that is where we'll end the session.
Oh,
Okay.
Whew.
good job, guys.
Woo.
Good RP sesh.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
good job.
I like that.
Chat, how we feeling? Hope everybody's had a good time so far. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Glad everyone enjoyed it. Sorry.
Well, as
Stuck in the.
per usual, we're
voice.
going to tell everybody where they can find us. Nobody special. We'll start with you.
Oh. Okay. You can find me, well, essentially on Twitter, really, at nobody special 9. That's nobody_special. The E is a 3, and then 9. I mainly just post memes for now and funny pictures, but soon I'm going to be like putting on there some art that I do, and yeah, there will be like more art stuff in the future. So yeah.
All right.
I also wanted to say I'm going to. Oh,
Go ahead.
would it be cool if I talk about like the paladin thing I got, or?
No, that's stuff that they are gonna find out later. But
Oh, okay.
just so everyone knows, all of the homebrew stuff that we are doing that you cannot find in the books, we have been getting that off of DM's Guild. So if you guys want to check it out or check out anybody's stuff on DM's Guild, go ahead and give them a look. It's normally just you pay however much you want, but it's worth it. That's where my race comes from, since now everybody knows that Suki is an ethereal. So
Yes, that came out of the Scroll of Strange Races, I think. And that is probably one of my favorite things I've found on DM's Guild. I'm a fan of the Ethereals. I'm also a fan of the Mooks. Basically, D&D Chewbacca. They're probably they're they're strunk boys, and they're also super intelligent boys. They're also over 8 feet tall. And
So that means they're the perfect race to play a muscle wizard.
What the fuck?
anyway, Gary's cat, where can they find you?
All right. So you can find me on Twitter at Gary's_cat45. I mostly just post stuff about how Gary's failed science experiments escaped his lab and how he has me locked up in his chambers listening to bluegie reggae jams for 24 hours a day.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god.
Rogue for Life doesn't have a Twitter yet, so we're still waiting on that. But she is on Twitch, so you can tell them where to find you at.
Oh, poo. At Rogue for Life 1. That's about it.
Not currently streaming anything, but she'll probably be doing guest stuff with me, so you can find her on my Twitch too. You guys can find me at PygmyDragon97 on Twitter, and you can find me at Pygmy_Dragon97 here on Twitch. If you like our video, give me a follow, and I hope that you all have a good night. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye,
Bye.
chat. I guess.
Oh, I almost forgot about you. I'm sorry. I thought you went.
Oh.
It's because
I was just telling. I was
Oh,
helping plug my wonderful scroll of strange races.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just,
I zoned out.
just-
Go ahead.
Just like I'd also like to plug Blackwood's Tome of Heroes, which is where the Bulwark Knights come from. Oath of the Unbreakable. It's real good. It's for when you don't think
Yeah,
your
man.
paladin has enough tank. Give them this.
All right, Tater, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Tater Salad, spelled just like it is on my little Roll20 thing. It's at Tater. The 3 is an E, or the E is a 3 _ salad. And you can find me on Twitch at Tater Salad Supreme. Underscores separating all the words, and the 3 is also an E.
All right. Now we can say bye to chat if you're done.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye,
gentlemen.
chat.
Bye, chat.